20 seconds. And time. Yeah, let's hear it please for Ciao Pao from USA and Elena Dalmasso from Italia. Thank you for opening up the women's pairs in the European Freestyle Open here in Berlin.
All right, everyone out there in Streamland,
we
welcome.
Are here for finals day. Jake, excited. We actually just had one team finish, and we weren't able to get things quite set up in time. Kind of got a little bit behind the clock, but we are here now, and women's finals going off right now for the European Freestyle Championship.
Here we are,
right.
Live in Berlin, Germany.
That's crazy. Just seems like a couple days ago we were in the Pacific Northwest, and now here we are in Berlin, Germany. That is crazy.
It is crazy. We live in such a great world.
We really do. And I think freestyle makes it even a better world.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're mirrors of each other. So right up now, as we're going to start the day off, Ilka Simone and Anna Merlot are up. And we hear that we're going to give a shout out to Dexter Strunz. We know you're out there, brother, and we appreciate you and all you do for the sport. Hope you enjoy the day of finals here in Berlin. All right, the judges are ready.
Judges are ready.
Here we go.
Music is ready, players are on the field. Please welcome Ilka Simone from Germany and Anna Merlo from Italia. Give us a sign and we will start your music.
So once again, the wind is really a challenge. It almost seems like it's more of a challenge today than it has been the last few days. What do you think, Jake?
It's been pretty puffy, definitely, this morning, so it's going to be a challenge. We actually have a thunderstorm predicted for the afternoon at around 5:30, so that might be driving some of the crazy wind.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Nice start. That was really kind of confident, just going in deliberate.
Beautiful.
I love it. Nice start.
I love the co-ops. They're starting with really strong co-ops.
Whoa. Wow, that was sweet. I haven't seen that bad attitude. Hoops. Swoop.
I know, that's a new unique move from Ilka.
Indeed.
There, Anna made a really smart decision to just catch it when she realized that it wasn't in the right zone for a trick catch. Saved her a drop.
Man, Anna has come so far. And when we first saw her in Paganello many years ago, you could see the raw talent. She's really harnessed it. Uh-oh. Okay, they're going to go back and try that again.
I think that they have a combo that they want to hit. It's this butt-to-butt combo.
Butt to butt to roll to roll. You gotta like it. Oh no, look at this.
Lay it out there. Oh, nice
she
try.
Wanted that crow, I think. I think she was
did.
looking for the crow. I wonder if these guys are playing at Worlds. Do you know if this is kind of a preview of what we're going to see in Ternava, or is this a one-time deal? Do you know?
I do not know the answer to that. Definitely looks like they have a choreographed routine, though.
Because this has got some depth to it. Not just a, oh, I love it. Really some nice creative choices here. I like those traps. Oh, there's the crow. Is she going to get it? Bam! Oh! It was there. It was there for the taking. Uh-oh.
Nice rundown.
You know, they're dealing with this wind incredibly well with that much choreography. Oh, way to stay in there, Anna. It looked like you're going to lose it. Really came through. Oh, Ilka, she got it.
That.
Woo! That was world class, my friends.
Some kind of miscommunication there.
Yeah, it looked like they had a pass, double disc pass that was time sensitive, and this is one of those choices. You do the multi-disc and it starts falling apart.
Yeah, it never looks good when you set it to your partner and they're not even looking at you.
No, that's not a, whoa.
There we go. Nice, Olivia.
So that's not Oliver, that's Olivia?
I think Oliver, the angle of the disc has to be another 90 degrees, like coming in towards you.
15 seconds.
Confused about that. Thumb up, thumb down.
It's interesting that we're seeing so many Olivers, or Olivias, I mean. Seems like that move is making a resurgence.
And time, yeah.
Good job, ladies.
Simone
There
and
were some
Anna
execution
Mello.
issues, but overall, that was a really nice package. Well done. So that's the actually second team, but I think that these guys probably right now are holding that #1 spot.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. And so who do we have next, Jake? I keep relying on you to tell me who's next because I don't have my glasses on and I can't read that stuff that far away.
Lottie.
You're the
Sucks
young
getting old, doesn't it?
It does, and you're young, so I'm going to rely on you.
I love that I'm 43 and that people think I'm young.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think that's when I started really having glasses come into play. It was right around your age. So when that newspaper starts going further and further away, you're going to join the team.
I hope that never happens, but I'm afraid that's inevitable, right?
It is inevitable. So who's the next team?
Jessica S. and Silvina Porsche.
Oh, excellent. So this is going to be a fun team. Jessie's just kind of getting back into playing. She had a child, Lucy, who's here at the tournament with her partner, Harold Hines. And they're both here. So nice to see Jessie back on the field.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're slowly waking up here at the European Freestyle Open. If
really
you need
been
a coffee,
playing great this weekend.
in the mood.
From Munich.
Guys over there got the
they've
coffee
hooked up
going.
for this tournament.
The freestyle
Yeah,
action
you
is
can see that
heating up,
Silvinia's been
especially
practiced a
now
lot.
as entering the fields.
Yeah, the thing that I've been loving about her game is that
Jessica S. and Sylvina Porsche.
Porsche. She's got this so relaxed, bad attitude that is like, whoa, little sauce and spice happening. Here we go.
So, judges are ready. Players, give us a sign and we'll start your music. Musica.
So their shirts say vacation vibes.
I couldn't read that, so your eyes aren't that bad.
Well, thank you, young one. Okay. Yep,
We're
yeah.
starting off with a lot of energy.
Yeah, let's hope they can get off nice and smooth and get on a roll. There's that casual bad attitude, I'm telling you. It's just so there.
She really has that down.
That was nice. Little flying flamingo pole. Oh, that
beautiful
was
scarecrow.
Sweet. That was on the music too.
Yeah, and I think she had both arms out. She was going for the original Cray Van Sickle style.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, it's the wind going to be there. Come on, come on now, bam! Oh,
she had that. They ran it down correctly.
You know, that was right there. You don't want to let that one get away.
All right, here we go with the UD. Show that we have control of both sides of the disc.
It's the wind. Oh, okay, the wind is really puffing right now. So let's. Oh, she got the crow. Way to hang in there. Oh, the brush call.
Yep, the wind shifted, so that was the right call, just to grab out of the air.
Boy, Jessie's got such a dynamic style. Just really, she's into it, man. Look at that. Whoa, she's going theatrics. I love it.
Look at the turnover. Beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, nice try.
I hope she's all right. Could have been an ankle, but no, looks like it's okay.
Oh, right into the guidus.
Bam.
Did not see that coming.
I like to say bam. They're playing at a really fast pace. The music is really kind of pushing them.
I think it works for their styles, though.
I agree.
Good choice.
Wow, she came at that back door and was able to find that rim. Oh, boy. Sometimes that pace will get you in your throws, though, where you're not taking that breath to kind of deliver it to your partner. And
definitely. The throws are very key.
Yeah.
You have to really stop and pause and make sure you give a good delivery.
And even if it's just a second or two, I mean, it's not that long.
The kick tip to the scarecrow, that is so hard.
Bam! Again. Oh, crushing psycho bashing. Oh, the wind is just like out of control, and that was unbelievable dealage. Oh, that was a guidus pull, maybe?
That looked like it might have been, but the wind held it up. She made the right choice.
I love the enthusiasm.
"30 seconds.
It's like the speed of play is catching up to them here.
"10 seconds.
Keep going.
Oh! Tough to track that when it's going downwind.
Time.
Gonna finish it up here. Oh, face the wind.
Yeah, you guys are our hero. That was amazing. Please let's hear it for Jessica S. and Sylvina Porsche.
Way to bring the vacation vibes. Like it.
That was great.
Really a lot of energy there.
A lot of energy, and they had a lot of technical moves too, with the turnover and the UD,
Yeah.
the kick tip to the scarecrow.
Yep, yep.
As well as some savviness, being able to deal with the wind puffing, making a lot of good decisions.
Yeah, and Sylvania had that Psycho Bash run. The wind was, I don't know if you can see it on the live stream out there, but it is really a challenge that she was able to get that another Psycho Bash in right after that initial one, and then she was able to track it down. Fortunately, she didn't get it, but she got it controlled where she could have gotten the catch, and that was very impressive.
Well, we have one team less to go in the women's pairs finals.
Not
here.
one team less, one team left.
One team left to go. Did I say less?
You did. Thank God
No.
I'm here.
Words just come out of my mouth. I don't even know what they are.
Youth, right?
Youth.
This is where age maybe comes into play. And but wait a second, you don't get to play the youth card anymore.
No, I don't. Well, I play it with you, but then Ryan and James get around me, and I
Yeah.
have to. Like, I'm old, guys. Give me a break.
Right, you're the crusty old dude in that threesome. James is judging over there, and he heard us talking about him, and he's trying to inquire about what kind of things we're saying, but he'll have to look at the live stream later to be informed.
Only good things, James.
All right, cool. So we have our final team, Lori Daniels and Juliana Korver. And I believe these guys just hooked up for this tourney.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, judges are ready, and our last team now about to take the fields at this very exciting women pairs finals. Please welcome from the USA, Juliana Korver, and from USA, Lori Daniels.
So this
Players
is the final.
sign and we'll start your music.
It's the final team, and just kind of looking at what we've seen so far, I would say that right now it's Ilka and Anna's. So we'll see if Lori and Juliana can change that.
Musica.
Just came up like huge right out of the gate for them, and bam, oh.
Didn't look like it was affecting them until that moment.
Yep.
Very good choice, Lori.
It's always a little scary with these gusts of you putting it up there in the air.
Yeah, there are very few people that can play in the crazy wind and still keep it completely under control. Talk to Dave and Arthur about that. Their strategy is to keep the disc flat. All sets are flat into the air.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to play that way.
Well, it's really good advice, and these guys are kind of doing a little bit of that flat and kind of wait for the wind to kind of give you a window to execute.
Very nice, Lori.
Solid. They're kind of making that choice to keep it close to their bodies.
They are, which is a very smart choice with this wind.
Downwind UD throw, that's challenging. Oh,
She really wants that behind the back pull, but she's just not getting it.
Yeah, she got it a couple times yesterday.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, that's a tough move. I mean, I've never done it.
No, it's a very hard move. Lori.
hang in there. That was living on the edge.
Yeah, Lori's feeling good.
Yes,
There we
Juliana
go, there
needed
we
to have
go.
that too now. Kind of
Yep.
feed off of each other. Nice take. There she is.
There
Now
we go.
Juliana's
Now they're starting to feel
there
it.
you go. Now they got to bring
I
it
think-
home.
Yep, I think we're going to see them start to open up now. See the bigger moves. That was a nice turnover from Lori.
Keep putting the pieces together.
Oh, and the BTB delay, very few people in the world can do that. That's
I like
crazy.
The way she got her arm around that too, kind of gave it some extra mojo.
Yeah, a little bit of flair. Yeah, I like that.
Nice composition for sure. Oh, Lori is feeling it. They're both. Oh, come on now.
Whoa, she was going for a kneeling bad attitude.
I know, that was nice. I like that she took that restriction behind her back and then kneeling bad attitude. Ooh, a little deflection
Lori,
action.
yeah, with
Love
the
it.
new move there with the deflection to the chair.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen that before.
30 seconds.
Oh, come on now.
The wind got her on that one.
Yep, it turned that into, as I call, Satan's angle.
Oh, the steep throw in the wind. Very dangerous.
So this is that, bring it home in that last 15 seconds, and oh, you don't want those 3 drops right at the
10
end.
seconds. Time.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
that
let's
just
hear it
jiggled off of
for
her finger.
Juliana Cora from USA and Lori Daniels from USA. Bringing to a close a very exciting women pairs finals of the European Freestyle Open 2018. And Lori Daniels and Juliana also, please come to the microphone. You're going to be our first mouthpiece of the day. How was this women's finals here at EFO?
Oh, I get to be first. Okay, I can say that it was good. It's really good. Every team was great. Every team has some level of skill and talent that we all don't share. So it was neat. I didn't get to see all the routines, but the ones that I did peek at, it was really neat to see some of what was going on, and in terms of how people were playing to their strengths and playing really well with mostly new partners, which I think is also pretty awesome. So.
Oh, I'm just thrilled to be a part of it, and really proud to get to play with Lori. I actually told Lori 3 years ago when I first started playing that someday I'm going to be good enough that she's going to want to play with me. So I've already reached one goal.
Yeah, big round of applause for that one. Okay, let's give him a big more round of applause, Juliana and Lori. Thank you, judges. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we're going to move on with the next round at about 1 o'clock. So 20 minutes time, bit of jam time, get a coffee.
I think we're going to do open pairs. It's going to be the next one. Well,
have a chat with
that's going to be really interesting to see how
and
that
we'll
all
see
shakes out
shortly.
here with those women's teams. Because there was a moment I was like, oh, that's Lori and Juliana's, and in that kind of last 30 seconds opened the door, and that execution. I think they may have still gotten it, but it's going to be closer than I thought.
Yep, I agree. Juliana and Lori had some really big moments, some really technical moves. I don't think the other teams quite had, but they had a lot of drops too, so it's going to be close.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have Ilka's that hoop and that one Guidus. I don't know, that Guidus pull to the Guidus pull to the Guidus catch, or something like that.
Well, she's attacking that Guidus in like a strange. It's like it's an against Guidus or something.
Yeah.
It's not spinning in the same direction, so it's really amazing. But yeah, well, we're gonna get to see how it all shakes out here, probably in the not too distant future. So, all right, all, we will be back with open pairs.
Yes, yes. Look
Thanks.
forward to it.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back shortly. Ciao.
Hey everyone out there in live streaming land, this is Jake. You are watching the European Freestyle Open for 2018. Today is finals day. We will find out who the heinous jammers are for the European Freestyle Open. 4 teams will be crowned European championships. Or European champions. See, words come out of my mouth and I don't even know what they are. We just finished up with the women's pairs division, and now we're moving on to the opens pairs division. We have 8 teams. We should be starting in about 20 minutes.
King of the surf guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one of my favorite songs. And this was written many years ago for a little girl in southwest Los Angeles. And her name was Jessie. And she smiled so pretty, we called her Jessie Pearl. 1, 2, 3. Jessie Pearl. I got a girl and her name is Jessie Pearl. Her name is Jessie Pearl. She's my girl, girl. Well, I love my baby, gonna tell everybody I do. Love my baby, gonna tell everybody I do. And if that ain't enough, I'm gonna get my gun and shoot at you. Jessie, 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 Jessie Pearl. Jessie, 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 Jessie Pearl. I said, come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, her name is Jessie Pearl. She's my girl. Play your guitar, son.
So, jammers, if you want a sandwich, Toby's making cannoli specials. I promise you, that is the best sandwich you will have this side of sandwich. So, I'm going to call the judges, please, for Open Pairs final of the European Freestyle Open. Marking execution, Francesco Santillin and Andre Zaharias. Artistic impression, Paul Kenny and Jan Zurensen. Difficulty, Freddie Finner and Fabian Dinklage. Please, judges to the table. So players, please bring your music, and if you need a time call, you need to tell me. First team up will be Yuval Rekoren and Daniel Pinchasov. Second team up, Eduardo Turi and Benjamin Edelman. Third team up, Andrea Festi, Mattia Colombari. Fourth team, Ayal Benin, Daniel O'Neill. Fifth team, Harry S., Thomas Nuzzi. Sixth team, Andrea Rimatori, Tom Leitner. Seventh team, James Wiseman and Pavel Baronic. And last to go, Jakob Kostel and Ryan Young. So, judges, I need, please, Andre, where are you? I need Francesco Santillin, please. I need Paul Kenny, I think he's there, yes. I need Jan Zurensen, please, thank you. I need Freddie, I see Freddie. I need Fabian, there he is, okay. Getting a sandwich, you see. The Toby Cannoni special sandwiches are heating up over there. Ciao, bello. Andre. Andre, I see you at the Späti at the top, sitting down next to Benno. Benno. Benjamin Edelman. Benno. Can you tell Andre to come, please? Please can jammers clear the fields. We're just about to start Open Pairs final of the European Freestyle Open 2018. Please give a warm welcome to the fields from Israel, Yuval Raikoren and Daniel Pinchasov. Okay, let's try that again, I think, because nobody made any noise apart from me. So please welcome to the fields Yuval Raikoren and Daniel Pinchasov. Thank you. That's more like it.
Okay, here we are. We were barely able to get ourselves
and players
back in our seats here. They're really moving this thing along. So.
Well, we got to get it done before the thunderstorm comes.
That's right. They do predict us about 5, 6 p.m. Some mayhem on the weather front. So Team Israel we have coming up here. They've been making a strong showing all weekend long. And Daniel is really impressed me. Wasn't familiar with his game at all. And, he's got some deep pockets.
Starting off with the speed flow section of their routine.
Yeah, they had
flow is just throws and catches.
They had this yesterday, so they've got a full-on routine. I guess that they actually did it at the Israeli championship, so they've got some time spent with this and some comfort. You can even see it too. You can see that they're like, okay, we go to A to B to C, turnover to crush.
Totally, they have
that was beautiful.
The choreography totally down. Upside down inverted delay is such a difficult move.
And you can really see how the music is, they're using it. I feel like it's a partner with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, here comes the tourniquet. Yes. Finally, we got the name for that yesterday, so. Oh, the
wind is messing with him, but he's got no problem with it.
Oh, man, I thought
that's
it was
how
gonna
you manage bad wind.
Smack him down big time, so. You know, they're having a really nice run here, man. They've come out nice and calm. Oh, the double roll in this wind is really, that was a challenge.
Yeah, especially when you're sitting down because you can't move around and make adjustments.
You're stuck on your butt.
Ooh, beautiful. UD to the Scarecrow. I think we're going to see that a lot today.
Yeah, I think I heard a little yelp out of Daniel there. He's like fired up that you've all caught that and fired up for how they're playing. Bam!
They are playing great.
This is impressive. Way to lay down a nice.
Oh, that was an interesting turnover where he spun his body around 1.5 times.
That was kind of like that, AKA Mike Galoo, but Mike Galoo keeps it in front of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful. They're hitting everything.
Wow, and really impressive in these conditions. I think maybe one drop.
One drop so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Now that double disc.
I love this, using the second disc as a tool for the first disc.
Oh, he wanted to come back and put that on the disc and maybe come back to a catch out of that.
He did. Beautiful. The guide is from the sitting position.
Put it right in the pocket. And did you see Yuval come out with that corkscrew? Oh. Yuval kind of giving the, hey, let's take a little bit of a breath.
Yep, so down we got this. You could see it.
Oh.
1 minute.
Grab that. Nice choice. Yeah, the wind is really blowing and it just
I
took
can't
it away from him.
believe they got out of that. I mean,
He was way too relaxed for that catch. He had to really snag it.
yeah. They're kind of getting up close to that wall there. The wind is coming from that direction, and you can see it's pushing it down. They need to come back a little further.
Yeah, I think you're right. Those buildings mess with the wind a little bit. Oh, and into the guidus pull and into the guidus catch. Beautiful.
My name is Daniel, and I'm arrived.
Yeah, I think these guys are surprising some people today.
Totally.
Five seconds.
Oh, they thought they were done. Oh no.
Time.
Just take it.
grab
Just
it.
get out of there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, let's
Smart
do it
move.
for
Smart
our
move.
first pair up in open pair. Yuval Raikoren and Daniel Pinchasov.
So the reason they kept going when they heard the 5-second call is because there's a rule, if you stop too early, you are deducted on the judge's sheet. But I actually think it's a 10-second rule, so they could have stopped there and been okay.
Yeah, so was it 5 seconds or something?
That call was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So they panicked and threw it again. But I think they could have stopped and been okay on the
Yeah.
judges' sheets.
God, you gotta love what they just laid down right out of the gate. Well, hello, finals. Here we go. First team up.
Absolutely.
I don't think we're gonna see another tourniquet. I think that might be the one and only.
That'll be the only tourniquet that we see. I sure hope so.
Oh, that was exciting. It fired me up.
That was really exciting. Well, what was cool about that is that we've seen them in 2 other rounds. In the choreography, we could tell what it was, but we didn't see it complete. That was the complete package.
Yeah, especially the first 2.5 minutes. And I'll tell you, they were further away from the building and the hedge, and I think they got a little bit more consistent wind, even though it was gusting a little bit. It's dropping out by that building, so folks, got to be aware of that.
So it's hotting up here at the European Freestyle Open 2018 in Berlin. And we have got a treat coming up for you now, because these next team were really rocking yesterday. So let's see how they're going to do today. Okay, so please welcome to the fields. From Italia, Eduardo Turi.
All right, the judges are ready.
From Germany,
Team
Benjamin
2,
Edelman.
Team Israel just laid down the routine to beat. Gotta love that here at the championships on finals day, where
Players give us a sign. And we'll
first
start your
team
music.
up lays it down. So really excited to see what these guys are gonna be able to do. Benno and
Musica.
Edo. Team O. I'm calling these guys Team O. I really like these guys' opening. They have that nice, Edo gives a leg up, and it's kind of a Superman pose.
Yeah, it's a super creative twist on speed flow. Using your partner as a restriction for your throws.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that's got some nice, nice energy to it. Yeah, there's that wind, man, just pushing it down. Oh, he lost a nail, too. Crumb Roy. Oh, he's, uh-oh. Maybe
Right back.
Benno can get back on track here.
Oh, the wind is just taking it away from them just a little bit.
So it looks like the nail was on the right hand. Ah, that's so distracting when you lose a nail, especially like in what, first 20 seconds? Golly.
Yep. I know it's really hard not to go through the choreography at that moment and think, okay, which things can't I do now because I just lost my nail?
Right, it kind of depends on how heads up is Ito. Okay, the wind is going to be their friend. There it is. Bam.
Now let's see if that fires them back up.
Yeah, that can maybe get them some momentum. Need to start connecting some dots here. Oh,
boy,
you can't let that happen, guys. That's just...
Yep, they're feeling the Frisbee hell right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Nice try.
so close. Really nice composition, though. I really liked that.
Yeah, I love the form with both of his arms out, going for the scarecrow catch. And there's a beautiful turnover.
Oh, he wants more. He wants more. Oh, it's coming. Oh, come on, wind. Oh, there it is. Oh, Ada, gotta get it, get it.
Oh, nice try.
Wow. Everybody wanted that. Oh, man.
The thing I like about these guys' style is they really like to air the disc out. It creates a tension and excitement in their combos.
It's funny, their music is really quiet.
That was a really hard move there, doing the against the spin. Kind of like a juice, but with the leg up. Or a berth, but with the leg up.
Do you call that a crank? Or is that crank?
I call it a crank when you don't have a restriction. I call it a juice when you're pulling it from under your leg like an Arbon, but...
Gotcha.
And then a berth when you're pulling it from behind your leg and out.
kind of hard to get it back now. They may have let that slip away.
Ten seconds. And time. Yeah, finishing with a great catch. Please give a big round of applause for Eduardo Turi and Benjamin Edelman.
No, you're going to stay here for a little bit.
Guys, please come to the microphone.
Yeah, you are.
Really?
Oh, I don't.
So I know, guys, you must be disappointed a little bit, but you played yesterday, and I'm sure we all agree, we see a big future in this team here. Now that together.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that I lost in the second throw was a bummer, but sometimes you lose, sometimes the others win.
You guys got to stick together and keep working, and you're going to go a long way. Big round of applause, please, for Eduardo Turi and Benjamin Edelman.
Wow, that's really tough to have to come and talk after that. I'm impressed it kept it kind of in a nice positive tone. So, but we have a guest commentator here with us right now, the one and only Mehrdad Husseinian. Hey Mehrdad, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing fabulous.
Nice, I like that. Nice. I'm doing fabulous. I'm on the radio, deep tones. So, what'd you think of Benno and Edo there? It's kind of tough.
Great team. I think they have a bright future. They had lost the nail right after 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And difficult conditions, but you could see they had a game plan. And
yes.
Would love to see them try it again, maybe
Yeah.
in better conditions.
Yeah, it's so tough. You know, we've all been there, right? You go out there in the first 10 seconds, and all of a sudden you're chasing it, and you're not able to let it come to you, and you're just kind of in panic mode, and then it just kind of snowballs, right? It's just tough. We've all been there, so. Yeah, it's not indicative of their games at all. They're both really deep pocket players. Just competition, and you know, those 4 or 5 minutes are elusive. You know, you just never know. So, how's your time here in Berlin going? Are you enjoying the EFO 2018?
Yeah, fully. I'm not competing, but it's like a hat tournament for me.
Yeah.
So here, enjoying myself, seeing all the people, and I know I'll see most of them next week.
Yes, in Turnava, right.
We call it in turnover.
In turnover, right,
Yeah.
especially like Paul Kenny, right?
Right.
Yeah, because turnover this, turnover that, apple turnover, cherry turnover, right. So who are you playing with in turnover?
Competing with Tom Leitner in open pairs, and with your co-partner here, Harald Skamroff, and Robert Dietrich.
Ooh, I love that. Team Germany, man. That's strong. From 3 different cities, right? So you got Karlsruhe, you got Berlin, you've got Cologne. Sweet. I love that.
And Rome. I got
Oh, well,
Tommy.
Tommy, I was talking team co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you and Tommy, that's going to be pretty exciting to watch. That's dynamic. I was watching you play yesterday. I know you kind of coming off of a little bit of an injury, but, dude, you're smoking. You're really putting yourself in a nice position leading up to Worlds, so that's got to feel good.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
So,
do you want to hang out with us while we watch
ready
Team
on the
Rovereto
music?
and just kind of participate?
And
We'd love to have you be
welcome
here.
to the field.
All right,
from
so
Italia, Andrea Festi and Mattia Colombari.
Good. This one changed a bit. Well, this one.
Please give us a sign. Musica.
Should I turn around? Jake? Yay! No way!
Can you talk a little bit, Grab? Just
Yes.
okay.
We just started.
Yeah.
So love these Rovereto guys. They're bringing some new energy and really positive energy too. The love of freestyle.
The amount of skills that they've picked up in a very short period of time is just really impressive.
love it.
Nice form.
Yeah, you could see the music in play as a partner there, too.
I love the energy these guys are bringing to this routine.
Yeah, and they're dealing with some serious gust action right now, too. Oh, Andrea's going to deal with it. Oh, God. That was some nice composition. I like that whole sequence.
Yeah, it's such a challenge to get the double leg over high enough that your partner can still get a restricted pull from it. It's a really nice move.
Nice transition with the music, and that was totally intentional.
Yeah, totally. He changed what he was doing into the tips.
Nice patience. They're letting it breathe. I love that. That was, yeah, did you see that he had to deal with the wind there too? He was able to focus just enough with that downwind turn.
Very nice.
Double
idea.
behind the head. I think he was making an adjustment for the wind puffing and then was right there.
Yes, I actually thought he was going to go for a crow, and he adjusted out of it. Nice adjustment. That was world class. You know, you got that gust, and he had presence to go ahead and adjust the lip, get himself centered, and then nail that double. Mattia doing the same thing. Oh, the adjustment. Oh, they're going. Oh, it held up. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan.
I love moments like that because they're so exciting. You're never sure if they're going to get it. And when they do, it's like, oh my God, it's so satisfying.
Thing, too, that was a challenge is that it went right up against that building where the wind is kind of getting blocked, held up.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
Oh.
And time. Please, let's do it for Andrea Frisbee e Mattia Colombari. Ragazzi, vieni qui, ragazzi, vieni qui. Vorrei parlare un po' di italiani.
Andrea Flexi.
Allora.
Yeah,
that's the Andrea Flexi.
Yeah, and Flatzy.
Ma
right, Flexi,
siete
Flatzy.
molto energiosa, belli anche, yeah?
Sì, abbiamo droppato parecchio anche. Però è stato divertente. Giocare con mio cugino è sempre divertente.
Siete così, cousins, ok. Ok, grazie mille. One more time please for Andrea Frisbee and Mattia Colombari.
The tournament was really nice and really good organized. Thank you Berlin and thank you Thomas. Also for Austin, me and my cousins. Thank you very much Berlin guys.
Thank you, you're very welcome.
No, it's Ayalne.
Yeah, well, the music is quiet because the speakers are there. It was clear. So I think that they were. So we still have Mayor Dad with us, and so what do you think about these Rovereto boys?
They are the future.
Yeah.
They fire me up.
Yeah, me
Every
too.
time I see them.
Yeah.
They always come up with new stuff, new ideas, and You can tell that they really want to see the full landscape.
Yeah, yeah. And they do it, and they bring it without attitude. They're bringing it with like that sort of like inclusiveness, which is really refreshing.
One can tell that they're implementing elements from the 80s, from the 90s. They're trying to put it all together, like nice leg over combos that they have, playing consecutive and.
Yeah, and respecting the actual content of a routine too. Like they're looking at it as not just one move, but like a 4-minute or 5-minute experience. You know, I really appreciate that.
I'd love to see their co-op routine played indoors because they put a lot of time into it.
Well, you can tell that they did it indoors.
Yes.
You know, because they've got that gym in Rovereto, and they've been working on it all winter in the gym. And then, you know, their first time that they show it to us, they're in 25-mile-an-hour gusting wind, which even would eat a spontaneous routine alive. So another group that I'm really excited about is the whole Polish crew that's been going on too. I really like that youth that's
okay, so
to the
we've got a treat now in store. Let's see how these guys do today. Please,
that
welcome
scene
to the
too
fields.
is gonna go through the roof.
From Israel,
it's just a matter of time.
Ayal Benin, and from USA,
all fired up.
Daniel O'Neill.
Do you want to sit with us for one more routine?
Sure.
All right. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a pleasure to be part of it.
So this is a theatrical routine that highly choreographed, and it will be interesting to see how the conditions treat them.
So players, give us a sign and we'll start your music.
They're going to start out with a 5-disc juggling, and this is going to really...
They hit it very nicely yesterday.
They did, and they need to get out of this strong, because you can't, I mean, it's a big risk coming out of the gate. All of a sudden, if they have any mishaps. They got out of the initial part.
Sweet.
Oh, I love that.
That is so impressive too. 4-disc juggling. Oh my God.
And folks out there watching on the stream, you don't understand. There's a lot of gust going on, pushing those plates around.
Beautiful.
Wow. Nice synchronicity. Be happy with that out of the gate with all that risk.
Oh yeah. It's very rare to see a dropless routine. You can win with 3, 4, seen even 8 wins. So
yeah. So that's great. He didn't hit that Gaitis yesterday. He got it today, and I think.
Wow. Yeah, these guys are feeling it now. I love that. That is so creative. That wind got him on that one.
And you know, it's crazy. That was kind of a simple procedure with all the other stuff that they're doing. Oh, they're feeling it. Yeah. Keep it going, boys.
Great vibe.
Yeah, totally. Oh, coming in. Really fully committing to the sort of routine and not just leaving it half-baked. Yeah, Daniel.
Keep busting.
Whoa! Wow. What was that?
That was like Berlin syndrome. It wasn't China. No,
that was China syndrome. That was China syndrome. Come on.
Isn't China syndrome a spin into it?
Alrighty then.
Yeah, nice adjustment. He was going for the crow, don't you think?
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
I really like this transition into the Beatles. Oh, he just got caught in between.
Beautiful.
Way to see that through. The wind did a switch there and was pushing it the other direction. Oh,
Here we are, rich delay.
Okay.
Pain.
Folks out there on the live stream, I don't know how difficult that was, that you could see, but the wind totally switched on them. Oh.
Let's hear that up for Ilbadine and Daniel O'Neill. Wow, this.
For the amount of risk that they put in there. I mean,
Wow,
this is where the judging system, I don't
Boys,
think,
please come to
rewards
the
them enough.
microphone. We
I
definitely
think
need to talk to you
that
after
X
that
is
one.
going to come into play, but wow, that was some really huge risk choices.
So it's fair to say you probably nailed that this time.
Almost. Well, it's been very intense, and we're happy.
Yeah,
anything to add?
Yeah, super fun to play this one, and always room for improvement. We'll get another 3 chances next weekend, so yeah, super fun. Thanks.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah, nice one, Ayal and Daniel.
All right, that just warmed my heart. You could like see in Daniel, he was so excited, almost tears coming there. I mean, like, okay, that's freaking cool. That's why we do this. Wow.
I'm stunned at this point. I don't know what to say. That was amazing.
Yeah, like I
And
said,
it was full. It was packed full of difficult content, and creative content, and choreography. It had everything. What else could you want in a freestyle routine?
Yeah,
and it had juggling.
I think the thing that's most jaw-dropping is the amount of risk that they took with that, because, I mean, they easily could have had 40 drops, and I'm not making that up, and they could have been 40 drops halfway through, you know, and with the wind, and they handled everything, and they kept their heart in it the whole time. They didn't ever back away from what they were going after. They totally embraced it, and that was great to go on that ride.
One could tell by Daniel's facial expression that he really was out there having fun, and I think this is very important also for the audience, for us. You see the guys really having fun out there. So they had like 5 songs. Was it like 4 or 5 songs?
Yeah.
Different pace, and then they slowed down. And
I really love that transition to the
So
Beatles
next team, well,
because there was a really
just
high
a
intensity
few
in that
words.
Beatles. Yeah.
First off, it's a man who works very hard off the pitch.
Like they put their arms around it, and they just kind of started cuddling it. Yeah.
And there's another man with a very proud little
Wow,
girl,
that was
I'm
cool.
sure. And I'd like to welcome these two pairs to the field. Please welcome Mr. Thomas Nutzi and Harry S.
With child. No.
Yeah, I was wondering if the
Yeah, I
baby
thought
is
maybe-
part of the routine.
I was like, wait, now it's a co-op routine. No, this is pairs final, not co-op. So this is team 4. So I tell you, the team Israel really put down team 5.
I call this team Brothers in Beers.
So, players, give us a sign and we'll
Do they both like beers?
They do.
I knew Thomas did, but
who's the guy?
Got to appreciate that. God, I love the way Harry just rips that out of it. Even Thomas had to like acknowledge how many C's were on there.
llegué.
Settle in. Mix it, mix it.
When you come upstairs, but not the top, you stay a little while and you do a little walk home. I hear you downstairs smoking cigarettes. I hear you talking shit 'cause you ain't got nothing to talk about at all. So you took me to the party, you got me, you know, said you wanna feel good and you feel like you're gonna explode.
Oh, the wind is their friend right now. It's letting it hold. It's holding stuff up.
And I don't give a damn about your attention at all.
Hey, I know that move.
I really like that turnover going from the inverted delay into the turnover. You don't see that very often.
Honestly, I've
Very
really
solid.
been impressed with where Nutsy's game has gone. He really has gotten way more consistent and kind of understanding the composition of a move in total, not just in pieces.
Oh, with the upside down
Beautiful.
back roll.
Nice
and
touch.
Harry handles it perfectly.
Oh.
That's cool. To the turnover.
I think I saw a little soul stealing in there too. Oh, Thomas. you
Yeah,
can't
he
do
was stealing
that.
our soul for sure.
Oh, there's it. The head mac.
Oh, was that the
That
head
was the
back?
head mac.
Oh my God.
That's patented Harry.
It was there. It was there in the clamper. Ooh, it looked like Harry maybe wanted a little more out of that. Looks like he was a little indecisive in building that sequence.
Yeah, I think each time he wanted to add a restricted pull, but it just wasn't there for it.
Yeah, you could tell. And oh, look at that little.
Beautiful save. I love that.
The universe was on his side there, kind of fixed itself. Oh!
Wow.
Woof, 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 woof. Doberman, woof. Okay, have you ever seen him hit that there, Dad?
Yes.
Wow, that is just intense. Oh, the wind switch. Oh.
I love the flying figure 4 catch, though. It's another one you don't see very often.
Yeah, that's like a Craig Simon Santa Barbara special. Not, is it Craig Smith, my bad. Craig Smith, not Simon.
Craig Smith,
Captain
yeah.
Airbrush?
10 seconds.
Nice, beautiful.
I love the way that Harry gives that
And
soft little
time.
end
Let's
roll,
hear it,
like it's a
please, for
soft
Harry
baby
S. and
boom.
Tommy
And I'm going to put it
Stutzel.
right into my pocket.
Nutsy, come to the microphone, my friend. You definitely need to say a few words.
Thank you.
So I said before, you work so hard off the field, on the field. You're my hero, actually. So I don't know how you have the energy.
I don't know. To have great partners, a great team to help me, and it's fun to organize all that stuff, even if it's hard work. And I'm so happy that so many players came to Berlin. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you all. And thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Harry.
Nutsy for president. Well, that was really interesting. Like, try to shift gears from Daniel and Ayal's routine to that. It's just like night and day, but both beautiful. I mean, there was some nice stuff that Harry and Thomas did, but it's kind of hard to compare and contrast those two, right? all three of us just kind of looking at each other because we're all feeling the same thing. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, that's right, Rando. So who do we have coming up next there? Jake. We're going to keep you as long as we can there, Dad. So if you want to hang with us through the rest of this round, we'd be totally honored.
So we have Andrea Rimatori and Tom Leitner next.
And what team number is this? Is this number 6?
Team number 6.
So we got 6,
we have 3
7,
teams to go.
8, 3 to go in the EFO Championship Finals.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I think right now, Ayal and Daniel, I think are
Might be sitting at the top of the tree.
I think so. I'll tell you, Team Israel coming out of the gate also played really great, but they didn't have anywhere near the content to compete with Daniel and Ayal. So yeah, I think it's theirs right now, unless somebody wants to come up and do some serious baking and cooking in the kitchen, man.
Okay, judges are ready. Players look ready, so please welcome to the field from USA, Tommy Lightning Leitner, and from Italia, Andrea Rimatori.
So these guys are doing a smart move, starting
Players
away
give
from the
the
building.
start your music. Musica.
Could be the veteran move by Tommy, just sort of knowing the wind and say, okay, steer clear of the building.
Yeah, it also may be a sign that they plan to move around the field a bunch. They need to start further back so that they have more room to move forward. Beautiful opening co-op starting off strong. Oh, he did those to the music.
That catch was to the music too, so it's nice. They're building a nice little foundation and start putting some structure to it. Wow, really.
I love how he hits those triple fakes and just snaps himself around.
Good
Nice
choice. Yep. If you don't feel it, seal it. So it was great. So they really had a hard time yesterday with the opening, and they now are nailing it. And Tommy, yesterday, like, brought them back from the brink of disaster in the last 2 minutes. There it is. Yep.
Good voices.
Yeah, they're really working hard just to keep it under control with the wind. They're not quite going as big as I know they're capable of, but they're playing a smart game right now, just going for the execution score.
And that's the right call, you know, the way the judging system is. Like, X is really the dominating. So you can build a move like what Tommy's doing. And so he's already got his diff pretty high. And that was crush.
Boom, yeah, and then you go out and hit the double cross, so you
Right.
wait for the moment when you feel it, and then boom, it's huge.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that's a really difficult move there. Reverse crank with the upside down.
See, that's just like, oh, you like want to just shoot yourself when you have that easy choice to be a. Oh, Tommy. Tommy the veteran, man. Nice choice, Andrea. I think that he was supposed to brush that out to Tommy, and he was like, I don't got it, Tommy.
Yeah, the wind was going the other way for that moment. Oh, and the wind puffed on that moment.
And he wanted that. He wanted the guidance.
The standing guidance.
Yep.
Yep.
who had held for him. Is it going to continue? Oh! Way to be patient, living on the edge, man.
I didn't think he was going to get to that bad attitude. It looked like the wind wasn't holding, but he just bent over and took it.
He kind of willed it, man. He was just like... There's a little woof, or a big woof. Ooh, I like that shoot. Oh man, that was a solidly built presentation, routine, foundation.
Andrea Rimatori and Tommy Leitner.
Put a nice roof on that house, and I think they're moving in.
I think they're moving in too.
Wow, yeah.
Well, I think that they are ahead in execution.
Yeah.
I think they have the fewest drops of any team so far.
Maybe two, three drops.
Maybe two, yeah, so I think that puts them in the lead. They had plenty of content and plenty of choreography.
It's so interesting that, you know, it's like the content difference between the two routines that are at the top, in my opinion, right now are so different.
Yes.
Yet, they're both, you know, they're both beautiful presentations of what the game is.
Yeah, well, I think that if Daniel and IL had a few less drops, they would be in the lead.
Yes. I agree.
It's funny, that whole risk-reward thing, it's not really built into the judging system to properly account for it, in my opinion. And I don't really know what the solution is for it. It's just kind of the way it is.
So would you like to see a risk category, Randy?
Maybe. I mean, you know, when you have somebody who's doing like 70 exchanges compared to 20, there's got to be some value acknowledged for that, and I'm just not sure there is in the current setup. So. What do you think about that risk reward, getting rewarded? Do you think it's there, or?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there should be some reward for risk, and I think some of it's accounted for in the diff category, but I don't know if it's as accounted for as strongly as I would like to see.
Well, you know, what's interesting is that was one of the big discussions early on when the 15-second blocks were put in place, because it used to be you would get judged by exchange.
So just while we're waiting for the judges to
people were like just brushing back and forth, and they'd end up having
I'll tell you a few
7 exchanges. And so they would get a higher score against people who had like 50 exchanges.
Right.
So that 15-second block was put in place to try to even that out. At least that's my understanding.
Well, and I don't think it's the number of exchanges that creates the risk. In fact, I think there's less risk in just exchanging the disc back and forth rather than going for lots of catches. Because you see it in speed flow, there's usually more drops in a speed flow section, and there's just throws and catches. So the risk is really how far do you set it out? How high do you set it up?
Yeah,
how restricted is the catch you're going for?
Maybe it's that quantity-quality thing, right?
Yeah.
So you can have quantity, but you still have to have quality to make the quantity valid.
We suggest you eat in that area.
What do you think, Merdad?
But you come and talk to me, or don't see we can.
Difficult topic.
It is.
It is, yeah. I mean, but you know, it's fun to banter about it. There's no judgment. Being associated, acknowledging it.
2018, please welcome.
We're bringing out the next team.
USA from Czech Republic, Pavel Boradjic.
So like here is going to be a totally different thing that's going to get thrown down from Daniel and Ayal and Tommy and Andrea. These guys are going to go way more technical, I have a feeling.
It looks like they have to face a tougher wind.
It almost looks like it has done that 3 turned, not coming from the build. Oh no, it does look like it's coming from the building still. But the trees behind them, you can just see them back there. They're just swirling all over the place. I'm glad I'm not out there right now.
And they're rocking the new Frisbee Guru logo shirt.
Oh, we gotta like that.
Not really the logo, but yeah, the design, the shirt design.
Musica.
I want one.
Okay, so 2 more teams. This is second to last team. Uh-oh, we got some music problems. Oh no.
Thomas.
This is always the worst. I always hate that when this happens when I'm out there and there's music problems. You kind of get yourself all psyched to go, and then it's like you gotta re-psych yourself.
Sorry, a little technical difficulty. Please then, let's have another warm welcome for Pavel and James Wiseman. Players, when you're ready, give us a sign and we'll start your music. Musica.
So one thing about this team is that they have the technical skills where they don't have to let it get too far away from their bodies, where they can build up a diff number really high, fast.
When I was young, I should have known better, and I can't feel no remorse, and you don't feel nothing bad. I got a new girlfriend. He feels like
Smart move by James. He didn't catch that triple fake. He says, okay, let me just get back on track with that chair.
You can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since
Wow, that was
Yeah, these guys-
unfiltered juice, man. There was no pulp.
Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love.
Yeah, they're playing very solid and very smart.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, foundation's in place, boys. Now it's time to start putting some furniture in. Oh, Donnie Rhodes in the house. Oh, it's holding. Oh, he got it.
He got it with his pinky. There
I was
were
gonna
just
say-
no thumb involved in that.
No thumbs allowed. Loud and proud, no thumbs allowed. Oh,
Very
okay,
nice.
they're starting to make a bid.
Yeah, you know, the thing about these guys is they're taking it easy is still 8 in the diff sheet. It's amazing. Oh, man.
Yeah, but they started raising that ease level there, kind of feeling it and building it in. Way to make lemonade out of lemons there, James.
Yeah, that just caught his finger.
Yeah.
And he did a little twirl out of it, just went into the catch. And there's a beautiful combo.
Oh, what a nice attack.
They're getting a little close to the buildings over there. Let's see if that has any effect on them.
So he's like, what is it? That just like juicing all over the place? Whoa.
Yeah, pretty much.
that sequence is just called juicing all over the place. Ooh, a little bump and run. Oh,
He
good.
wanted to guide us again, but the wind didn't hold, and he made the adjustment.
I thought I saw a flawed there.
Oh, maybe a flood.
Boom. Yeah. Way to acknowledge the music being there.
30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
The House of Skids, man.
Nice choice.
All right, bring it home, man. This is the most crucial 10 seconds. Ah.
And time.
Wait
Yeah,
a
let's
minute.
hear it for
It's a solid bid.
James Wiseman from USA and Pavel Branik from Czech Republic. Gentlemen, please come to the microphone. So you two were a last-minute surprise for us. We're really happy that you came to our little European tournament. How did you have a good time this weekend?
Yeah, great time. It's a great event. Thanks for having us. Finally, proper kebab.
Finally, a proper kebab. One more time, please, for Pavel and James.
So really interesting. Now you're looking at what's been laid down, the bids that are being made. And I'll tell you, that UD drop right there in the last 10 seconds, going to come into play.
Have been?
Yeah. Certainly
Let's
for
see.
podium. I mean, maybe not first. Or, well, yeah, I don't.
It might. They still had really clean X, though.
Totally.
What they didn't have was a lot of co-ops. There were many more indies in that routine than there were in the previous routine, and definitely in the Daniel and Ayal routine.
Yeah, really highly technical, just sort of sink your teeth into Skid Alley.
Yeah, that's what they did have, was the most technical moves of any of the teams that have been out there so far.
So it's so weird. So there you get like 3 representations, right? You got Daniel and Ayal just doing the full-on choreography music, and you got James and Pavel like doing the technical, that part, and then you kind of have Tommy and Andrea, kind of a combination of both.
So we got one more
know,
team to go.
All clean.
And then we'll have a short break. I can tell you what we're having to eat.
As we've talked
today.
in the podcast, Jake,
From the
and
wonderful
stuff, it's
kitchen
like it's
crew.
so hard to judge art, and it really is art. So it's like trying to quantify it can just be almost an impossible task.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I love about the sport is there are so many different interpretations, and they're all great.
It almost seems a shame to try to have to say, well, that one's the best, because they're all the best.
So maybe a nice little jam, get your appetizer.
All right, final team.
So, pitches are doing good and looking ready. Players looking
Jakob
good.
Coastal and Ryan Young. They've got to.
And please welcome
got to
to
really
the field
lay down the law here.
our last team
There's
of
been
the Open
some
Pairs
serious bids
final
made.
in the European Freestyle Open 2018. Jakob Kostel from Czech Republic and Ryan Young from USA.
Current
Players
Frisbee
give you a
champs.
sign and we'll start your music.
They beat a really deep field at Frisbee, so they obviously know what they're doing.
You should be able to hear it from there. It's just. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. So one more time, let's give them a big warm welcome. Jakob Kostel and Ryan Young. Give us a sign and we'll start your music.
All right, refocus.
Musica.
Okay, we try. I think it's your phone.
Uh-oh.
We tried. Cross.
So interesting, we had a professional DJ with us the last couple days, and so the DJ actually had a gig, and so he wasn't able to join us here for the finals, and so everybody's kind of winging it with how to make the audio work.
Okay, third time lucky. Let's hear it for Jakob and Ryan! Musica!
It's late in the evening, lost on the side.
So what's interesting is I think this is a spawn run.
For most of the night, ignoring everybody here.
Yeah, you're right, Randy. This is a spawn run, as was the last one.
At Frisbee, right?
Yeah, and at Frisbee, yeah.
If you're getting ahead of the program, I want you to be mine, lady. To hold your
Ryan has gotten that so dialed in where he can just see that small window, and it's a huge opening for him now.
Oh, the bad attitude tip.
He's running out of spin, Ryan says.
Smart choice. Running out of spin, just roll it and catch it. This moment, it feels like the wind has calmed down a little bit.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, well, you can see the trees in the background. They're totally calm, so they're getting a nice little window here. Ryan Young setting the table with some chairs.
This love is a blaze, I saw flames from the side of the stage, and the fire brigade comes in a couple of days. Until then, we got nothing to say and nothing to know, but something to drink and maybe something to smoke. Let it go until our roads are changed, singing we found love in a local rave. No, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, but I can just figure it out and hope and pray. I told her my name, I said it's nice to meet you, then she handed me a bottle of water.
That's the Doberman right there.
Yeah. Maybe a little German Shepherd too.
Bringing out the counter, got to show that they can do both spins. Playing it really safe.
Yeah,
but so far, no drops, right?
Yeah, I think it's all dropless. I always hate to say something.
Oh, man, another Doberman. I love those.
Let the dogs out. Oh, look at
Oh,
this,
yeah, they
man.
are on fire.
All you can eat flawed, a couple dogs.
The double crow.
Okay, here they go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, Jakob is feeling it.
That's good. You gotta like feeling it at like around the 3-minute mark. Still dropless. See a point.
Ryan's really been working on his tipping combos.
Way to go.
Very nice.
Oh. Thought we might see the switch guide us there. Another flawed. Starting to kind of getting a little bit of a repetition, but I mean, this is an amazing run. Oh! That may have been the deal sealer. I think they got like 10 seconds left, man. They just bring it home.
10 seconds.
Oh, they got 10 seconds. Okay, this is it. Oh, he got it!
And Ryan Young. Microphone, please, gentlemen.
I think that was a dropless routine.
Jakob, amazing.
I believe you are correct.
What's going on in your life right now?
Who needs drops?
And Ryan, a man, a few words. Was that fun out there?
It was definitely fun.
All right, but let's hear it for Jakob and Ryan.
Yeah, it was
Bringing a
definitely
very
fun. I'll
exciting
echo
Open
those
Pairs
words.
final to an end. Wowie indeed. So,
Couple of repetitions,
we
but
are
they
gonna
knew
go
how
on
to get through it.
shortly
And
with
they
the
had a couple of really nice moments. That double Osis here.
And
30
Jakob's
seconds.
like kind of spinning crow. That was kind of like, oh,
and then when
that's
they did
maybe
start, then we
the
did
done
start.
deal.
Yeah, and Ryan, honestly, I don't remember ever having seen drop the guidance.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah. But wow, I mean, again, it's so hard. I mean, there were 4 really solid routines. Definitely Ryan and Jakob went dropless, so you kind of give them the nod, but those other teams were right there as well. It's not like there was a big, huge gap.
Really going to be interesting to see first to fourth place.
Yeah.
Like first place, probably.
Yeah,
Kinda.
first place is going to be a challenge, definitely, because with the dropless, you know that they've got the X score, But I think the other teams may have beat them in AI and depth.
Yes.
It'll still be close, though, so it's just going to matter how big is that gap.
That's crazy, you know, you go dropless and it's not a slam dunk whether you won or not. I guess, you know, that's the way it should be, right? I mean,
That's
if
the way it
people are
should be.
bringing content, it shouldn't just all be on X, but wow, I mean, just even the podium, I couldn't tell you what the podium is going to be between 1, 2, 3. I mean, somebody's going to be number 4, and they easily could have been on the podium. So, well, that was really awesome. Mayor Dad, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It was
we'd
my
love to have
pleasure.
you come back again if you're ever willing. There's a
Definitely.
open invitation. So,
Thank you, guys.
okay, everybody out there in live stream land, we're going to take a little break, and I believe that Mixed is going to be next. So, Jake, always a pleasure doing this with you, and everybody out there who's watching, you know, go out and donate. It helps keep this live stream up and running, and really appreciate all the love out there.
And I will talk to you again.
All right, guys, this is Jake. I'm going to check how much data we have left on our subscription, and if it's getting low, I'm going to shut down the stream, re-up the data, and bring it back. So if you see it turn off, don't go anywhere. We still have 2 rounds of freestyle to go here at the European Freestyle Open, live from Berlin, Germany.
drops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please, please don't cry. This is just adios and not goodbye. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Please say, say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me.
Hey everyone out there in Streamland, this is Jake. You are watching the European Freestyle Open for 2018. We're coming at you live from Berlin, Germany. Word on the street is that mixed pairs will start in 15 minutes. That would be 2:30 Berlin time. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the all-new Summer Tight Mixtape Volume 1. Presented to you by Mark Hype on the wheels of steel, Jim Dunlop on keys, and Sabrina Golian on the 1 and 2s.
Tell you, you make me feel alright. I know what I'll say when you come home to me. All these kinds of feelings, my baby, make me feel so free. 'Cause you're alright. Yeah. Yes, you're alright. I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. With all these funny feelings that make me feel so right. I don't know what I'll say when you come home to me. All these kinds of feelings, my baby, make me feel so free. Oh, without you, I'd never have a life of harmony. So all I can say is just be good to me, 'cause you're all
We are about to start the mixed pairs in 15 minutes, and I want to shout out the judges. For execution is Nino and Yuval. For artistic impression it's Mattia Colombario and Ayal Benin. And for difficulty it's Edo Turi and Tom Leitner. So make sure you are at the judging table in about 10 minutes.
soul music, solely for your soul music. For it matter how much we all soul music. From your fitted to your like soul music. It's cheese grits with filet of soul music. This soul music sounds good, don't it? We must be in love. We must be in love. We must be in love. We must be in love.
Oh, it seems it's wonderful conditions out there, jammers. I do envy you that you're having such a lovely jam out there. We're going to bring the competition forward though, so I ask you to clear the field. And I call the judges to the table, please. Fabrizio to the judges table, you are doing execution. Yuval, you're also doing execution. Artistic impression, Mattia Colombari. Ayal Benin is here. Difficulty, Eduardo Turi, judges table, and Tommy Lightner, please. Judges table.
Choose what I choose when I choose it. Put love in the music, cause we must be in love. We must be in love. Oh, tell me now, do you love me too? I do. Do you love me tenderly? I do hope that you'll agree. We must be in love. We must be in love.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're listening to the Summertime Mixtape Volume 1.
Eduardo Turi, per favore, vieni qui, amico mio, grazie. Sei difficulty con Tommy Lightner. Dove sei, Tommy? Fabrizio, vieni qui, amico mio. L'ultima catch. Vai, uno fa Fabrizio. So let me announce your teams for European Freestyle Open 2018 here in beautiful Berlin. Team 1, Anna Merlo and Andrea Festi. Team 2, Divina Porsche and Pablo Andres Mosca. Team 3, Andrea Rimatori and Ciao Pao. Team 4, Jakob Kostel and Ilke Simon. Team 5, Laurie Daniels and James Wiseman. Team 6, Juliana Kova and Daniel O'Neill. So we're looking for dialed judges, please. We're really interested that jammers try this out, please. It's a big issue right now within the FPA and the Frisbee world, and we want your feedback. So anyone wants to do this, we've got place for 3 people. Cotton, did you try this already? Cotton, did you try the dialed judging? So jammers, we do have some, we printed extra t-shirts because it is a fabulous design by Raphael Legrand from Spinco. And we got some extra t-shirts, really good quality. I know you've all seen them. And they're €15 each. And if you want one, come down and talk to me on Notesy. We've got some discs as well. And dial judges, guys, I don't have anyone. Cotton, look over here. Cotton, do you want to do dial judging? Do you want to try it? Yeah, come. Yeah, nice one, Jesse. We need to try this thing out and get some good feedback. So, thanks, guys. So I need the players' music, please. Anna Mello, Andrea Festi, music. Silvina Porsche, Pablo, music. Andrea Rematori, ciao, music. Jakob Kostel, Ilke, music. Lloyd Daniel James, music, please. Juliana and Daniel O'Neill, please bring the music. That will smooth things along nicely, thank you. Players, clear the field, please. Last catch on the field. Come on, Manu, I want to see something from this Berlin jammer in the house. One for Manu. Come, yay!
We are getting ready for the mixed pairs division here at the European Freestyle Open. We have 6 teams in this division. It looks like the judges are all ready.
Okay, so mixed division final. Here we go. We're gonna crown somebody EFO champ 2018 in the not too distant future. Boy, the wind again. Like we say, the forecast is supposed to be perhaps some thunder and lightning, and this could be the front coming in. I mean, this is the worst that it's been. In fact, the tents look like they might almost go. Oh.
They do look like they're gonna go. Uh-oh.
Dorothy!
Okay, I may have to hide here.
Too.
Geez, here comes the wind. Okay. Well, we may not be quite starting yet with a wind like this. Got to stake down the tents. So the first team up, Anna Merlot and Andrea Festi, Team Italia.
Wow, we're gonna jump right in here. In the conditions
2018. Anna Merlo and Andrea Festi, Italia. Give us a signal and we'll start your music.
I like the outfits.
Musica.
Yeah, with the matching socks, I love it. And the alternating tops and bottoms.
Being from Italy, it almost looks like they're lemons. I wonder if this is the limoncello routine.
Very good call.
I know you don't get a chance to take a break this often. I know your life is speeding and it isn't stopping. Here, take my shirt and just go ahead and wipe up on the sweat, sweat, sweat. Lose yourself to dance. Lose yourself to dance.
So interesting, the wind just kind of had a little calmness here. So happy for them. Starting out solid.
I love that, holding that delay in the kneeling position off of her angled set. That's really difficult to bring it back to the center.
You think it's just like a delay, but you got to balance and delay. You know?
Yeah, and when your arm is restricted under your leg like that, your leg's on the ground, you really can't move that far.
True dat.
Lose yourself to dance. I know you don't get a chance to take a break this often. I know your life
I love the high tips on that. And the clean guidus.
Nice closure on that sequence. Ooh, a little music switch into Talking Heads. Just setting up for a music cue. I think they wanted it a little later, but it was wanting to get that drum beat.
I love the concept there, under the leg tip to the spinning under the leg pull.
Oh, kind of hung on the rim a little bit too long there. Got a little out of control.
Very nice triple fake. I love her throw, the helicopter throw from the chin. Looks like she gets plenty of spin on that too.
Yeah, and I like it's the style that is so cool. Crash and burn flawed. Wow.
Gotta love that. You know, sometimes the crash opens the window a little bit bigger and lets you catch things that you wouldn't be able to catch otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, and the wind's puffing on him, but he's got no problem with it.
Nice dealage.
Oh, with a little flare.
A little kerfuffle-fuffle. Wow, that was a kind of a hard angle to read, but Anna got it. Total wind switch right there. Was coming from the other direction for 98% of their time out there. That switched for that one move. Just not fair. Oh, misread.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when players play together for a really long period of time, they can start to read each other and things like that won't happen, but teams that are new, sometimes it happens.
Yeah. I think also when you're out there competing, you can kind of have it's a little bit harder to see even if you've been playing with a partner for a while.
Very nice.
"15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
And time. Yeah!
Go.
Woo! Wow.
Little celebrating going
Vieni
on.
qui ragazzi, per favore.
Sack of
vorrei
potatoes
parlare un po' di
celebration.
italiano. Siete belli, l'outfit sia giustissimo per questo torneo? Cosa dici?
Sì, ci abbiamo messo di più a trovare vestiti che a fare la routine.
Ok, come prima, grazie a tutti Berlin. No.
Ah, okay, one more time, please. Anna and Andrea. So the food is ready. I did hear the gong during the routine, which is pretty cool. And we've got, what do we have? A goulash.
Is there a lunch
we've got
gong?
A vegan dish and a vegetarian.
Is that what I'm hearing?
It's a tofu.
How does a
goulash.
lunch gong go off in a
And I wrote it
final
down, but
when the first team's
a
already
potato
played? That
with
seems kind of like a
Krauter's
distraction.
Suppe, I think something like this. But I'm sure
Does
it's
seem
gonna
like a
be
distraction. I
lekker.
think that the gong
Boys
goes
will be
off when the
working
food is
very
ready,
hard.
and it's on its own schedule.
So it's a gong with its own mind.
That's a gong with its own mind, yes.
Gong with the wind.
Gong with the food.
But the wind is gone. I think Gong with the Wind could be the title of today's finals.
Gong with the wind, okay.
All right, so we're going to have a second team up. That was a nice bid those guys did. They had a couple rough patches, but overall they kind of held it together and should feel good about their efforts.
Definitely. They had some really nice co-ops, really nice indies. Very solid round. So next up we have Silvina Porsche.
So Mr.
Pablo
Catch,
Mascar.
DJ Greg Catch is gonna pick a tune for these two. So the judges are ready. Okay, that sounds like a nice tune for these guys. So please welcome to the field Silvina Porsche from Germany and Pablo Andrea Mosca from Colombia.
Nice. Pablo and
Please give us a
Porsche.
signal and we'll start your music. Musica.
She is with that buttery, bad attitude.
Indeed. So I think these guys have a lot of spawn in their routines. So it's going to be important they get off to a nice start so they can kind of build some confidence, and they're doing it.
Yeah, so far so good. I like the confidence in putting the UD in the third combo.
Yeah.
And it works out perfectly for them.
BTB turnover there, kind of cool.
So twist of set. Nice.
That had disaster written all over it, and it turned into a nice piece of work.
Nice spinning under the leg catch.
Soul brush.
Just had the wrong angle on it when it came off his foot.
Yeah. Still had a little chance to be gotten, but it was definitely had some rough angle.
Very nice. Showing off his counter skills there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rimsey Ramsey right into the Guidus Jamsey. Back at the UD.
Oh, very nice.
Bam. Yep.
Yep, that's the common way to end your U-Day combos with the scarecrow catch.
Jammed him a little bit. Let's see if they're up. The set to the bad attitude. A little counter UD. I'm really impressed with how Pablo has just I'm not even sure what his native spin was. I think it's clock.
I thought it was clock as well, but he's been working counter, I know. I got a chance to talk to him at Jammers.
What did he say, that clock was his native?
Well, just that he's been working on counter a lot.
Aha, so.
Look at that psycho bash.
Yeah.
He knew the second that left his finger that the set wasn't quite where he wanted it to be.
Yeah, and it was kind of going to jam him a little bit. One of the things I love about Pablo's game, he's really evolved and he just is so comfortable, so you kind of relax when you're watching him. Just don't feel any tension whatsoever. That was a beautiful set.
Oh, I love that kick tip, the heel tip. Very nice.
Starting to put together a nice little run.
Time. Yeah, let's hear it.
That would have been nice to have that one in the pocket. They've just done a nice little stretch there. Still got to feel good about that.
Yeah, that was a great showing for those guys.
So the food is being served. How's it taste, Greg? Wonderful. So if you fancy some food, now's your chance. The queue is just ready there. So.
All right, Team 3 going to come up. It's going to be Andrea Rimatori and Shar Powell. Looks like we need their music, so we're going to have a little gap here, which is not the way we like to roll, but it is what it is.
So next team, we need the music, please, from Char and Andrea.
All right, so we have Thomas Notzi here really quick. I just want to say, hey, say hi to everybody out there in the live stream, and thank you so much for all you do. So give a big shout out to everyone.
Hi, thanks for watching the live stream, guys. Thanks to Frisbee Guru for doing that. We have a great time here in Berlin. Keep watching, and yeah, have fun.
Awesome. Love to hear those nice words from the man who is putting out the incredible energy.
So guys, if you are at the tournament and you're competing, you go to the field, you have your disc, you have your nails, you are prepared, but all the time you forget to bring the music. So please guys, the next team's playing after them. Bring your music now. Guys, really.
Okay, you have been told off now. That's an official telling off by competition director, no less. Okay, so Char Powell. But actually, I did like the concept yesterday where we had a DJ and he picked the record. There was no timing out. It was straight on the wheels of steel and ready for action. You do got to get up there, man. Let's go. Okay, because judges are ready. We're ready to see this action now here at European Freestyle Open Berlin 2018.
With get this going.
Ciao,
A little bit of a hiccup in the flow, but we're
Italia.
back in it.
Players, when you're ready, give us a sign and we'll start the music.
Third team up here.
Musica.
I've been sleepless at night.
We're going with the
I don't know how I
really
feel.
nice slow start.
I've been waiting
Really
for
common
you
for mix to kind of have that vibe.
just to say something real. There's a light on the road and I think you know. Morning has come and I have to go. Now I have to go.
Nice that Andrea was able to reach back and get that and keep that progressing.
We need to break so hard. I don't know why we break so hard. But if we
Save. All right, man, they're building it. Just gotta like that first minute to go kind of smooth. A couple little hiccups, but nothing major. There you go. Here it comes. You can feel the momentum building. Song is starting to build as well. Oh, he snagged that Osis right at the last second.
Char was in the wind a little bit there. Kind of got in Andrea's head.
A little bit of a block.
Pleasure in its fullness cannot be experienced when one is grasping.
But very solid so far.
beauty after all.
To have life and to have its pleasure.
And who says love should break us?
Very nice spinning catch, Char.
Really nice patience throughout that whole combo. It's kind of just letting it build and not rushing.
Yeah, I think they're using the music tempo to their advantage.
Totally. And you should, you know, if you're going to play to something that has got that nice slowness, like just mirror
feel
it.
perfectly free.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're doing. All of their combos, indies and co-ops, are just, they're letting them breathe.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it, letting it breathe. They're not rushing through it.
Oh, he got that. Oh my God, that's very difficult.
It's like some
With
kind
the
of
crank with the UD.
So that's the crank.
That's the crank.
The UD crank. Don't see that every day. Right in the clamper too. You know, that's the part where you're just like, oh, it's like, how can I miss that when it's right there?
Yeah, you can't catch everything. It happens to everyone.
Yeah, but it's almost like I feel more frustrated when that happens than, you know, if I'm like going for it.
The double. Oh, and to the bad attitude. Gotta love that.
He was sent it all the way up there to the moon, and it came back with a nice landing.
Yeah, the wind is being really kind to these guys here. It's very predictable right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They're getting that window. It's kind of luck of the draw, you know. You never know what you're going to
10
get.
seconds.
Wow, they're already at 10 seconds. This really went by fast. I think that's kudos to how well they are playing this round. Look at that. That was very calm. I feel very peaceful right now after that was done. I'm like, oh, wow. That's nice.
USA.
Happy for them both.
Char and Vieni to the microphone, please. Please. Andrea. Char, you're a very passionate character. You're a very passionate lady when you jam. You've got an, maybe, is there no coincidence you chose Andrea for your partner?
Thank you.
Because I love him, first of all, and I wanted to play to this piece of music.
It was awesome, guys. We love you. Another time, please. Andrea and Char. Beautiful.
That was nice. I don't think that, you know, they didn't have any, I don't know, expectations is the right word, but I don't think they had a lot of time to practice. So they were, you know, kind of, so we'll see what happens. And they got to be really happy with that. That was just like, oh, it's done. Like it just kind of happened.
Yeah, it was so smooth and so graceful. It was just kind of drew us in, and all of a sudden the time was over.
Sort of hypnotized.
Hypnotized, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
oh,
a little bit of that. I like, you know, you could tell that they were
really hard now.
Both
ready already.
Feeling quite pleased about
so,
that. That's gotta be hard to get interviewed right after you're out there running. You're like,
to the European
Freestyle
Open 2018 here in Berlin. Please welcome to the field, Jakob Kostel and Ilka Simon.
Okay, 2 more teams to go. I'm gonna keep
3 more
ratcheting
teams
up.
to go.
Oh, 3 more teams. Excuse me. Dre and Char just laid down the first spot, in my opinion, at this moment. We'll see how the rest goes.
Players,
I would agree with that.
Sign will start your music.
But these guys, they definitely have the potential.
Oh yeah.
To take the lead.
Yeah, they're going to be on the edge, and if they can kind of ride that edge without letting that edge, going over the edge, they're going to make
Pushing the envelope.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully they don't get a paper cut.
They picked a lot more up-tempo song.
Very different than what we just saw.
Starting off with the machine guns. And the big flying flamingo.
Now they're doing that traditional pass under their partner's leg, guidus.
Wow. That didn't look like she was going to get that guidus to me. It was a little bit of a short set, but she just bent over and got it.
Oh, wrinkle.
Yep,
way to clean that dirty laundry up. Oh, he hesitated going into it, and it got him.
There's that Olivia.
Ride the rim, Jim, right into the Olivia.
Yeah. Leaping bad attitude catch right up at Ilka's brush.
Yeah, Jakob's got that catch dialed. I mean, I like that little rim that he does into the behind the back tip. Whoa! And bam, there it is!
Jakob is feeling it today.
Can we give him a woof?
Woof, that was a woof for sure.
That was a woof, yeah, woof.
And off of Ilka's kick brush.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a wobble, and he just cleaned it right up.
So do we call that wobble the woof?
Wobbly woof.
Wobbly woof. Bam.
Change of spin.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh.
The miscommunication there.
She had the change, and she wanted to own it, and he was trying to help. And
yeah, change of spin's really hard. It's not something you see very often.
Oh.
Then the bad attitude.
Oh. That was like a vacation going for Croatia.
Oh, yes.
All right, that's the second time this weekend. We know that that is a move that she really is pleased to hit. She feels like she's on when she hits that move. She's done it twice.
I don't know if it's an Osis or not, but she's spinning the opposite direction. So she spins one way and has to come back the other way to make that guidus. Oh, she wanted that guy to sketch again.
She did. She was lining up, and then Jakob gave her a kind of a short set and wasn't really able to get it in her vision.
There's that change of spin again.
Oh.
They both got it down.
Whoa, bad attitude UD.
Oh, gotta love that.
Oh yeah, spin it, spin it. I think you're gonna do the full 360. Ah,
Right to
so
the
she
scarecrow.
usually does that, not UD. That's the first time I've seen the UD into that.
Really? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's impressive.
Oh.
Oh, what a kick brush save.
Oh,
To the Osis,
there it
that is so
is.
exciting.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was disaster, imminent disaster that got turned into Frisbee Master.
Totally. That's one of the most exciting things when you're not sure if they're going to get it or not. They're in control, they're out of control, they're in control, boom, and then they get it.
The two race cars running head right in, and then all of a sudden they veer off at the right moment.
And
Way
Jammers,
to
we
close
do
that
have some discs
strong.
over as well.
Yeah, that was a really fun routine to watch. I was on the edge the whole time.
Yeah, kind of like what we said,
one-off from
right? We knew that they were going to live on the edge, and they did.
They lived on the edge, and they didn't go over the edge.
No, they teetered a couple times, and then they were to bring it back, and so that was sweet. Love that Ilka did that UD hold and then into her signature move, because usually she does it straight up. She does a rim flick to it, so she relies on that rim flick to get to that bad attitude. So nice to see her doing a variation of that.
That's a whole new level of control when you can do it upside down. There's no rim to help you. You got to do it centered or nothing.
So we're really cooking on gas here today. I must say, it's running like clockwork. Great organization from the back kitchen all the way to the judges' table. I think we do have to give each other all a big slap on the back.
Oh, yeah, we just got slapped on the back. I think that's good. Yeah, here's.
Or a slap on the ass in Ryan's case.
It's a big hand print on my back now.
Goodness
Okay,
gracious.
so let's welcome to the field, please. From
Okay,
USA,
so
Laurie Daniels and James Wiseman.
And these are your current world champions right here. So they're in the number 2 slot. Going to continue to be the world champions for at least another week. They're going to be defending, so maybe they'll extend it for another year. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, this is the preview of the routine that they will be doing at Worlds.
Oh, so this is brand new.
This is a new routine.
All right, cool.
Musica.
Nice, solid opening.
It's something you should do all the time. Keep exploring.
Oh, very creative. Use from behind James.
Kind of like the backwards Superman. I love it.
Yeah. And then he used the same form to make the next catch.
Very cool.
Oh, and I love that. His restricted pull directly into her leg. That takes a lot of timing.
Yeah, kind of like that theme that they got working. It's nice. Nice opening. All 4 or 5 of these sequences just really controlled, measured. Whoa.
Yeah, the double leg over there, off the behind the back pull.
Pretty sweet. So
I love James's rolls. They track the entire way.
Yeah, I call him the lanky lad of Lancashire. So I really like the way they building this. It was that calmness kind of what Shar and Andrea did, but they are starting to pick it up and go into that next level. Really nice structure.
Draw something that can't be found.
I like the position
And
change.
that
They're
bump,
reading
the
the
bump.
wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want that bump combo, so they're showing that they can do more than just close together. They can also play far apart.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, a little high on the set.
Oh, the double
he
barrel
had
guidance.
it. And that's one thing you got to commit. I mean, once you commit to that, there's nothing. You know, you're not.
Yep.
There is no plan B.
It's there or it's not.
Right.
Ooh,
Look at that.
go
That's a bit of a woof. So it feels like the wind shifted coming from our direction. It's usually been coming from the building, so they've really dealt with that switch beautifully.
Yeah, they have. You can see the communication, and you can see them changing direction. Oh, with the double leg over off of her set. That's an original move.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
And
stay
then
on the
using
ground.
the
I like
ground.
that. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the wind kind of pushed that deep. Oh, okay, they're having to adjust.
You know you can surprise yourself. So let go and
Closing that hoop.
surprise yourself.
You can feel the music building. Is there a crescendo here? Crescendo. Bam, here it comes. Bam! I thought I was
There it is.
seeing it come. Yeah, yeah. Very solid run here. I don't think you'd be unhappy with this at all.
Very, not at all.
I mean, the diff is super high. Teamwork super high. Execution super high. Nice vibe.
Yeah, no, you're really using the music well, too.
And close.
Yeah, let's hear it
There you
for
go, man. There's your
Laurie
world
Daniels
champions
and
at
James
work.
Wiseman.
Yep, they're going to make a bid this year. You can see it.
Or I should say not at work, but at play.
At
That was
play, at
beautiful.
A real treat for us to see that for the first time.
Thank you. You worked hard on that.
It looked like you worked really hard on that. Where have you been training? And
We trained a little in Portland and a little bit in New York.
we really look forward to seeing that in the Worlds, and wish them all the best for the next one. One more time, please, for Laurie Daniels and James Wiseman.
Yeah, no doubt they're going to be in the running for extending their world title for another year. That's, I'm not really sure I could see any flaws in that, except just maybe
So if you haven't
a little bit of
eaten, and
execution, and
the kitchen is
looked like maybe
still
the wind had a
cooking
little
up some nice
more
food
to
for
do
us.
with that than really like anything else. So.
And we've only got one team
Yep,
left.
they were
now.
right there. All the
Yeah,
drops
it's
were
very
just
exciting
catches.
mix.
you
Well,
know?
and wind related. I mean,
And wind
James
related,
kind
yeah.
of did the roll down the back, and the wind pushed that away from Lori, so she didn't have a chance to get at it. So, yeah, they should feel really good and confident going into Trnava next week. Kind of cool that we get to do this and get a little
Juliana, we need
preview
your
into Worlds
fingerprint
next
today, I'm
week, and
afraid.
we expect all of you out there with us right now on the live
yeah, guys,
stream
we're gonna
to
call
be
you Solos
joining
Field
us
anyway, 'cause the
at
judges
the
are ready.
FPA World Championships in Trnava.
Definitely. That's next weekend.
It's crazy.
So get fired up.
Ooh, and here we go into our final team. And these guys debuted this routine last year in Udine, Italy. Super high energy, super theatrical. They're not playing together this year. Actually, Daniel will be playing with Emma Kale. And I'm not sure who Juliana is playing with in Trnava. But nice for them to be able to sort of present this again, because it's really fun. And hope that the conditions allow them to really lean into it.
So we got the music ready. Sounds like James wants something pumping, so we're looking very much forward to this now. So please welcome to the field our last team of mixed pairs in the European Freestyle Open, Juliana Kova and Daniel O'Neill from USA.
So this is a really fun opening. They kind of have this playful anger that is kind of fun. It's like an oxymoron, playful anger, but you'll understand when you see it. Take that, O'Neill.
Look at the scowl on Juliana's face. She's really feeling the acting here.
Owning it, you know, and when you do this, you gotta own it. You can't go half-baked or it just doesn't come through. It doesn't feel authentic. You can kind of tell that forcing it. Nice. Oh, a little bit high set for that chair. And it Ooh, the wind is really picking up all of a sudden. Starting to get that gust, which they have a lot of moving parts here, so hopefully they can hold it together. Oh, love that. How about that? Little figure four. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a cool move when it works. He's able to get that disc to come out and he foot tips it. Nice pull.
Yeah, I love that behind the head pull. And here's Daniel playing with the smaller disc, which is totally challenging to switch discs.
DDC disc. Oh, look at that. Wipers around her while she's going. Love it. Oh.
Wow. Give me that back. No small disc for you.
Yeah, so there's that playful anger, you know. Oh, look at this. Look at.
That's so great.
That's hard. This is super hard. You know, like kind of play that persona and then staying in it. Love that. Interesting, their drops have all been right there in their clampers, so the structure, everything has really been solid. Everything's been right there in control. So it's interesting, it's right in control, yet there's kind of an out of control feel to it because of just their anger, playfulness. Yeah, it's totally controlled.
Oh, the knee brush, gotta love that.
Oh.
She looked away before she grabbed it.
Oh, on the edge with picking that up, and Juliana staying right with it. Started bouncing up and down, gusting.
Yep. I think if I had a little more spin on it, it would have helped.
It's hard, you know, there's so many moving parts to this routine that the conditions just have to be helping you and not being your enemy.
And time. Yeah!
Solid, really solid.
Let's hear it for
Love that
Juliana
routine.
Kova from USA and Daniel O'Neill from USA. Finishing off a very, very exciting mixed pairs final here at the European Freestyle Open.
Yeah, that was really fun. I love how the theatrics just draw you in. You immediately want to see what they're going to do next.
Yeah, and it's, you know,
So
part of
again,
that
already
challenge,
this
because, you know, you're committing
now's a
so
good
much
time.
energy
We
to
have a
that,
short
and you got to
break.
make sure you focus on the Frisbee parts, too, so you can't, like, I mean, it's all one thing. It can't be separated.
Absolutely.
And I knew going in
Gonna
that
start
the
in about
conditions
half an
were
hour,
going to really
so
challenge that
3:45.
presentation, and it did. But still,
Okay,
they
we're
kind of
making a
kept the
start.
through
We've
line
got a
going.
little
Just some
pause.
execution hiccups here and there,
Food,
but
jam, joy.
still a joy to watch.
Yeah, the
We'll
content
see
was
how-
all there. It was
yeah.
really fun to see.
Yeah. So, gosh, you know, you're kind of looking at what was presented, and I think I'm going to have to go with James and Lori.
I'm going to have to agree. They
Yeah.
had really good acts. Their diff was way up there.
Yeah.
And they had great choreography.
Yeah, so probably one. I'm not sure about 2 and 3, but I think there was
I'd
a
like
clear
to
cut
bring all the directors
number
over,
one.
please,
So
because we're gonna
Yeah.
prove it.
I'm going to go with Jakob and Ilka for number 2.
Ooh, that's a good call.
nice and
Juliana
smoothly
and,
like
and
they are.
Daniel
We need
could be
Daniel,
number 3,
Benno.
but there was another, Char and Andrea.
Yeah, they were very solid. They
could
have a
sneak-
chance for number 3,
They could get
too.
in there in the podium. Yeah, so really a nice final. Nice final. So I think next up, co-op. And I think we'll probably take a 20, 25, 30-minute break. And you know what? I actually get to go in this round.
Oh, boy. What are you going to do in this round, Randy?
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want. That's how you play, right? You just do anything you feel like in any moment.
Yeah, so I kind of trying to decide, like, if I'm going to try and hang here with you, and maybe I'll come back for the last 2 after I get done. I feel like I owe it to my
Benno.
partners to at least be a little
Benno.
warm going out there. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You are division director. Please
All right,
come to
all.
the
We
judging
will
table.
be back, and you're in
Andre
great hands
Zacharias,
with
please to the
Jake
judging table.
G.
And we will start
Ciao.
the
Thanks,
co-op
Randy.
finals in about half an hour at 3:45. Thank you.
Andre Zacharias, please also, we need you. Andre, please.
All right. So we just wrapped up the mixed pairs finals here at the European Freestyle Open. We're coming at you live from Berlin, Germany. We have one more division to go, the Open Co-op division. We should be starting in about 30 minutes. That would be 3:45 local Berlin time. We have 6 teams in the next division, and they are all really great teams. So stick around. You're gonna love the freestyle that's coming up. Let me just read off the teams really quick. Starting off the pool, Fabrizio Nino, Pablo Andres Moscar, and Jan Sorensen. Second up, Kuba Rodvansky, Matthias Gajenski, and Toby Nutzel. Third team, Thomas Nutzel, Ayal Benin, and Fabian Dinklage. Fourth up, Harold S., Daniel O'Neill, and Randy Sylvie. Fifth up, Jakob Kostel, Paul Kenny, and Freddie Finner. And finishing off the pool, Ryan Young, James Wiseman, and Pavel Baranek. Gonna take a little break now, go get some lunch. We should be back in about 30 minutes. You guys out there are enjoying the stream. Support us at frisbeeguru.com. Donate, buy a shirt, become a patron. All proceeds go to support the live stream, the website, and the podcast. We want to give a shout out to all our patrons and all those who've donated. We love you guys. Really appreciate your support. Stay tuned. In about 30 minutes, we will have the Open Co-op division here at the European Freestyle Open.